Welcome back to Tujuane. Remember to keep your comments coming on Twitter, #Tujuane, and also on Facebook, Tujuane TV. The guys have worked up an appetite. The farm was amazing, if I must say so myself. Let's continue on right here on Tujuane.
For a five-star restaurant, you need to be as honest as you can, because you can have a very serious five-star embarrassment. Because someone once asked for fries and chips, thinking they're two different things. Because sometimes five-star restaurants use very exotic names for the very basic things. So if you don't know, just be open enough and ask. And your date will actually say, this is a very honest person. If it's a lady, don't try and be the big kahuna. Don't try and be the macaroni and the cheese. Just ask. But once you've been given the details, flow with it.
I think there's a better place set up there. At least it looks nice. So far, how do you find this place?
It's really, really amazing. Yeah.
For me, I like nature, so I prefer being like at this place. It's a good place. Let me move the seat for you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, like most of you, once you have you've got into politics, like you've already become a public figure. So the things that you do, you should mind what people say, and also the places you go really matters.
But they're all like a place like this. You can just say you want privacy, and they'll give you. So that doesn't mean you won't be having fun. It all depends with how you view your fun. How you view what fun is.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you're not supposed to have fun just because you're a political person.
I'm just trying to say, like, the form of fun will at least change,
You won't be going to blind dates because you're married. If you're going on a blind date and you're married, then something's totally wrong with you.
Yeah, for me, I can't do that. Like, that is
true, but it doesn't mean that you can't have fun with your family.
Yeah, you can have fun.
So what are you meaning?
Like this form of like a blind date. Once you're married, once you have the job, it's like it's over.
No.
Now we'll be going like for a family dinner or something like that, like friends, you see. Yeah.
There's a joke that says that marriage is the beginning of a man's life. That is how you're trying to put marriage.
But marriage is something that you must think before going to it. Serious. You must plan yourself. Because there are many responsibilities.
So apart from the responsibilities, that means marriage is not marriage.
Marriage is a good thing, Like
because you're going to be you're going to be a public figure, as you put it. That means your marriage will be like criticized by everybody. Saying,
you need to like look at your marriage and have a person. For me, I don't prefer like secretive things. Once I'm married, I'll just let the public know I'm married, so that it's not like something that I keep it to myself or marriage.
Paul's perception of marriage killing the whole romance thing, I wasn't agreeing with him, because marriage is not the end of a love life, but it's the beginning of a new love life. So I didn't totally agree with his view on relationship, on romance should end once when you past the dating scene.
What thing can you best cook, like your best cook in it?
Fish.
Fish. And like starch? What about starch, apart from protein?
Rice.
But cooking rice is so easy.
Hey, you asked starch. But even ugali is easy.
Yeah, for me.
But for ugali, you can put spices and everything. That's why I like rice.
For me, my best starch is like I can cook chapo. My best cooking chapo.
Having a man who is religious and can cook, that is a plus. And I'm adding another plus to insist on the plus. We're past the era of thinking kitchen is for the women. So if a man can come in the kitchen and help me cook, I mean, that is a +4.
For I don't prefer like going to a restaurant, buying food. It's so bad. You know, the love that your wife shows to you by cooking or making the food by herself. It's so like good that I prefer that to a lady who doesn't know how to cook.
So acting, how is it going for you?
So far, so good. Though, you know, when you go for auditions or something like that, they tend to prefer those people who are seen, like they have acted before, or they have done something that they are known. Yeah. So you will just be told, wait, we'll call you, and then you'll never be called. And that is the end. That is one trick that they do play. But you know, if you really like something, you're always persistent on it. Yeah. Like for me, if I want something, I always go for it, no matter what.
That's good.
Yeah. So don't be surprised one day while watching television and you see me in a certain movie or an advert.
Yeah, that would be like amazing, you know. I'd be like, I know this guy.
It's a good thing for me. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Acting. Wow, okay. So that means right now you may pretend you're happy, but you're not.
No.
I mean, you're really happy. Not really like happy, but you're happy.
I know it depends on the situation. Like the mood or like what you're doing. You can decide to pretend. But for now, there's nothing about pretending or something like that, you know. For me during the date, I was really natural. For me, I felt like there's nothing like pretending or something, but there's no need. I prefer having a serious relationship rather than those people who like it's try and error. Yeah, and for a partner, if I be looking for, I do concentrate on a serious person who can challenge me in life. Yeah, you know, like for in the past relationship that I've been in, most of the chicks that I've been with them, they're just like they're there, you know. They can't challenge you like to do something more with your life or to, yeah. And most of them will end up not like, it's not like it's more of like an error. So we just break up. There's nothing more to continue. Yeah.
But
Because of, for me, I believe in building someone building me. Yeah. And if I put my trust on someone, I expect the same from the person. Yeah. And if someone doesn't give me that what I expect, I prefer it's better we part, or someone to do like, or to look for other people.
yeah,
like
yeah,
other
instead
person.
of wasting each other's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I mean, so it sucks sometimes when you're with someone and all they seem to do is think of themselves. You know, some people are initially selfish. Yeah. So
But it's so bad to have like a guy or like a chick who is so selfish.
I mean, they have their own pros. At the same time, they have their own cons. But it's interesting nowadays that people don't value love as it's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, people go for other things than love, not real love.
Sound like someone who's been in love before.
For me,
Yeah.
I've been in it before. You know, like, it's obvious for most of people, once you pass a certain age, you must, like, the attraction does exist.
So
Like,
was it infatuation or love?
I think weak love, if I say.
Weak love.
Not
But you're the same person who's just said you like serious relationships.
yeah, but
So
you
how
know,
can it be weak love?
if you, for me, I treat a relationship depending on the type of person. Like if it's for me, like right now, I'm not in that like try and error. It's just try and it's done. Not like try look at this person. If it's bad, like go to another. I don't prefer that. I think most of people prefer, and like think they do love someone, and yet it's not that love. It's infatuation. So for me, at first I don't trust or I don't believe in love at first sight. It's like no.
Just because you met someone and loved them at the first instance does not mean that that is love at first sight. you have to learn to know that person. You have to go to friendship zone and then go to the dating zone. So it's all a systematic thing that has to be followed. Sometimes I think love sucks, and it's the kind of thing that you've gone through it and you find that it no longer is there. So you just have to live on the moment, live on the spur of the moment.
But for me, I don't believe it that if love reaches a point that it doesn't exist,
If you're going to meet whoever you're supposed to meet, or whoever you had, your soulmate, in quotes, yes, you will meet them. I don't have to sit down, wait, and start praying to God. I hope this is the one. Hold on to him, and he's mistreating you.
Yeah.
You know.
When she said that love is complicated, you know, people maybe they have gone through different challenges. So I just take it like she has had a bad experience. So I can, if I'm to have a relationship with her, I believe nothing is impossible. It's just a matter of changing her mind or something like that and getting a better person. So are you planning like to be in a relationship any sooner or something like that?
I am living on the spur of the moment. Right now I'm loving my life, I'm living it. So I don't, there's a friend of mine who told me, I'm young, yeah? And this is the time that I have to live my life to the fullest. Like, if maybe I had a boyfriend right now, it would be like when I'm out with my friends, he'll constantly be asking you, where are you? So you wouldn't be living your life. Instead, your life will be revolving around this one person and the whole world is going on.
Whether you look so nice.
Ah, thank you.
You're so cute and beautiful.
Okay.
And your dress is so lovely.
Thank you. I like your coat, by the way.
Thank you.
The color is eye-catching.
Yeah. You know, sometimes when you're at least darker, you must look for brighter things. Well, she told me that she liked my coat. I was really proud because it's something good for a person to like tell you like they like something about you. It has a good feeling in it. How did you like choose your clothes that you're coming with here?
Funny thing, I was actually in a hot. I didn't know what to wear, and then I texted a friend some few photos through WhatsApp, and she said you should wear this.
For me, just look at my wardrobe. I think I needed to wear something bright, and I decided to buy. You know, like for guys, you don't know like what do you think about this clothes? Well, something that just for a brighter day, you need to wear like a brighter thing. Yeah. If you really look good, it will create a positive thing about you, and if you don't look good, it will also create a negative thing.
Which kind of clubs do you go to?
Like for me, I don't prefer clubs. Yeah, because I see it like a liability. It's not like a source of like, if I want fun, I don't prefer such place. Yeah. I prefer like nature or something like that, hanging out with friends, doing something interesting, like such stuff. You?
Clubbing, I do it occasionally. Yeah.
So what is good about it?
Yeah, it's go, have fun, dance your stress out on the dance floor, and talk all your problems out. Go home refreshed. It's that easy.
For me, I don't see it like when you go to a club. Your stress will continue.
So what do you do for fun? If you don't go to club?
You know, like your hobby, like your talent, what you like. If you do something that you like with people, like friends, you know, that stress tends to go away. Yeah, rather than partying, you know, movies, yeah, you know, like movies. But if you are alone, for me, I can prefer going like for movies, like at IMAX, such stuff, yeah, on weekends. But like watching alone, it seems somehow boring. Maybe if that movie is so nice, but you can watch it alone.
Okay.
But even if you go like for clubbing, is it really that you come out when you are stress free?
Yeah.
No, because
it has been proven that 90% of your stress levels go down.
yeah, they just go down. It's like a coolant.
You've said you're doing psychology, right?
Yeah.
So you should
In fact,
know
I'm
these
doing
things.
it right now. Yeah. It does cool it out, but it doesn't give a better solution to it.
No, alcohol doesn't give a better solution.
So for me, I prefer solutions to cooling problems. You'd rather find a permanent solution than a temporal one.
So you sitting with friends, that's your permanent solution of removing stress?
Yeah. For me, I wouldn't prefer a lady who goes to the club, like those people are like people who want to hide their problems or to suppress them. It's good when you have an issue. You just talk about it and solve it at once, rather than to go to a club and then nothing will be done, nothing will be changed, although the stress and the problems will just be suppressed. I prefer someone talking. If you go, you can't control someone if they want to party. You can't. At some point, it's personal decision. So if she goes there for maybe like for fun, and she really prefers that, then it's okay for her. But for me, I can't.
When he said that he doesn't club, on my perception, I don't, I would term that as a boring life. Because at least once a while you have to treat yourself to a scenery that you're not, always into, a scenery that is new. Have fun with some friends. Listening to music in your room is not enough. And as he said he's doing psychology, it really baffled me when he said that he doesn't know that sometimes clubbing relieves stress even without the alcohol.
After the meal, I wondered what is the importance of an ostrich farm if you couldn't ride on it, something that we just watched it. It was like one thing that I really wanted to do, yeah. And I really enjoyed riding the ostrich, although it was like frightening to ride on it because, it has 2 legs and most of us are used to riding animals with 4 legs. It was a good experience, though she was like, I think she was afraid, and also because of the dress, she couldn't climb on it.
I didn't want to ride the ostrich because I had a pencil skirt on, and unfortunately I didn't have tights or anything else. And the skirt, if I would have climbed the ostrich, I would have pulled it up, and you have to put your legs around the ostrich, so that means your legs were to be apart. So yeah, my what could have been what.
I really did enjoy Purity's company. She's such a charming girl. Like, she can cook, unlike many girls in these days which don't find pleasure in cooking. But I found her like she can be a wife material and someone that men can look up to, having those people, those chicks. And I look ahead to meeting her again, and at the same round maybe we can cook, and so that I can see if she really knows how to cook well.
Paul is a nice guy, and he actually surprised me because most people always tend to talk about themselves. But he was talking about his career. He's very enthusiastic about his career and everything. So him talking about politics, it was kind of like, I think because I'm not the talking kind of person, so he saw as if that is the only thing that could have kick-started the conversation. I know out there's a girl for him, but I'm not the girl for him.
It's always good to see a date go really well because it brings joy to my heart and our hearts as a whole, right?
Exactly. He seems really interested in ostriches, don't you think?
Yeah, but I mean, he gave it a bit of political situations, but I mean, politics is good, so I mean, I don't think it's a deal breaker. Do you think it's a deal breaker?
I think it's a deal breaker on the first date because you don't know what her views are and you don't want to say something that might offend someone. So sex, politics, what else? Religion, big no-no in the relationship.
I mean,
on the first date.
For us guys, sex, I mean, it's very important, but we have our boundaries. Sylvia.
Yeah, and she was pretty flexible too. She did that whole thing. Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I went somewhere in my head, but it's okay. It's okay.
Now, if you want to be on Tujuane, we want you to hit us up on Twitter, #Tujuane, and also on Facebook, Tujuane TV, and you could be one of the lucky ones to find true love.
Yeah, and as we shout out to our guys at the Maasai Ostrich Farm, well, it's been amazing, it's been real. Have a good night.
I've been Yvonne, your diva of love.
And please call me Malonza, the captain of the love ship.
See you next week.
The whole experience of dating is very personal, it's direct, and it tells you something about the harmony and the chemistry which is developing between the two of you. Falling in love is a marvelous experience. It will slowly move to a higher level of love. But enjoy those first moments with butterflies in your stomach, special feelings, blushing. It all belongs to the process of dating.